Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. This is Lisa's latest picture on her Instagram, out walking, manhunting more to the point, and then she'll say, oh, them mean ladies, my neighbours, they hate me and I don't know what. You know what you're fucking doing, Lisa. Tootling about, smiling at the men. Can you imagine being ugh, so annoying, this woman, so fucking annoying, and she's got no clue. Well, she does have a clue, because that's the thing, she plays the stupid blonde, and she's far from fucking stupid, and she's out there looking for a man with a big house with a water view, guarantee it. Right, shall we jump? Will you stop? Can I not move now without you cutting out? Wires! What is it with wires? You look after them. You buy them dinner. And then they decide they're going to cackle and not work. Oh well, we'll try, see how long I get out of it. Friday haul, home decor. I'm saying that because I read it. Someone said she's saying decor. Is that opposed to nightcore? New Charlotte Tilbury blur lips, designer dupe shoes.
It's Lisa. Happy Friday. Get ready for craziness. I have so many
Really? Like every Friday isn't crazy? Like every video isn't crazy?
Different things here, and usually I would
Back at the fucking dining room table.
Either not share some of these things or wait until I had things finished to show you, kind of like other areas in the house and other videos that I always tease you about and then I never get to, because I don't really consider myself a perfectionist. I don't know, it's like I don't like to show something until...
She said in numerous videos she's a perfectionist. See, they teach you this at NARC school. Just say whatever fits the mood you're in, or the time you're at, or the place you are. Doesn't matter if it's a lie, just say it anyway.
It's done, and then stuff happens. So I'm not going to wait for that. And I feel like my Friday videos are kind of like just for us anyway. Like the passing person isn't going to watch. They don't even know what a Friday haul is. So I feel like these are kind of like special videos.
Really? Do you think the only people that watch your Friday hauls are your subscribers? Honestly.
For us. So get ready for makeup, fashion, shoes, and lots of homeware and home things. Okay, so let's start with makeup. You guys, this lipstick, I wore this in my Revolve Cool Girl video. Thank you for the great response on that. And I had so many of you ask me about this lipstick, and I've been meaning to put it in the description, and I keep forgetting. But it was this L'Oreal Peony Pink. I have worn
Peony, not peony.
This every day since then. Now in that video, I had on my Paradise lip liner with Christian Audette, and I will link that down below also. And then yesterday I tried it with Lancome Ideal, and it didn't look quite as good. And I haven't tried it yet with Lolita, but I bet KVD Lolita would look good with this. So this is...
Here's a thought. How's about wearing it with nothing? Just the lipstick, so people can see what a lipstick looks like. Hello? Fuck's sake, have we moved to Brands Hatch? I wouldn't mind, right? But about five houses on, now this is the UK, remember? We don't have loads of room in between each house. These are semi-detached, so I'm attached to my neighbour, then there's two more houses attached together, so there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 of them, and then there's a fucking traffic light. So why the hell they are speeding up here, I do not know. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody one day, and then it'll be the, oh, I never knew that could happen. Are people not teaching their children fucking consequences anymore?
Is a must-have. This isn't that expensive. I insist that you try this because I think that you will like it. And you know what I have noticed is the longer I have been wearing these L'Oreal lipsticks, the less I notice the scent or like the taste. It doesn't really get on my nerves, and it's actually like bringing about good feelings now. I guess because I like these colors so much. So
That's what happens when you keep using something. You become accustomed to.
if that bothers you at first, try to give it 3 or 4 days and see if that feeling kind of goes away. Okay, another favorite.
No! If someone picks it up in the shop, they're not sure whether or not they like the colour or whether they're going to wear it a lot, and they smell it and they're repulsed by the smell, they're not going to take it home and try it, are they?
Is what I have on my eyes today. You guys,
Like her eyes look any fucking different to any other day. Can you tell I'm not in the right headspace for Lisa today? Story time, pull a chair up. Right. Did I tell you, I'm sure I told you, that Madam had a PA? We'd set this thing up, taken fucking months. The school, college, first said she could have a PA. And I'm like, what the hell's a PA? And they said, oh, it's just a fancy name for a carer now. Someone to take her out and about in the community or, go places, do things, whatever. And I was like, oh, right, that's cool. And then they said, go on your council's website, fill out this form, and it will tell you how much you need to contribute to the cost of it. So I was like, right, cool. Went on. Bink, 0. Handy dandy, she can do that then. Go through all the thing. Now, at that point, she was going to go with a teaching assistant from school that she got on with really well. They said they'd be prepared to do it a couple of days a week or something, and we were going to sort it all out. Anyway, because it took so bloody long, she couldn't do it anymore because we had to get a social worker involved. I don't know if any of you out there have had anything to do with a social worker, but it's a fucking nightmare. And I wish I hadn't started all of this. Anyway, so she starts taking Madam off for secret coffee trips and talks. What does your mum and dad really do? Whatever, the usual. It took 6-8 meetings before she decided how many hours a week Madam would need. Then she'd email me, I'd email her back, and then she wouldn't answer me. Anytime I asked her any questions, that was it, radio silence. And it's like, for the love of God, can you just answer the question? Do you have any clue what it's like having an autistic child? She comes back and I'm like, what happened? Stuff. What did you talk about? Stuff. When's such and such happening? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, could you please keep me in the loop? Well, they don't want to do that because for some reason they think I've got a cleaning chimneys or fucking handcuffed to a desk somewhere sewing clothes. But whatever. On and on and on and on and on it went. Eventually, it got to the point where they said, right, now she can... Oh, that was it. She sent me an email. Oh, I found... a company who said they'd be prepared to take her out, blah, blah, blah. I said, excuse me, do we not need to see them first? You can't just put her with somebody. Does she not get to meet them first and decide if they've got some sort of thing? It's like, what if they don't get on? I said, she's got a really dark sense of humour. Do you know what I mean? She needs somebody that's going to bounce off her and not be appalled at the things she says. Oh, yeah, I suppose. I'll arrange for people to come to the local bowling alley, seeing as though you won't let us in the house. My husband has mental health problems and he doesn't like strangers in the house. But hey, let's just gloss over that and make it sound like I'm not letting you in. Whatever. Meets 2 lots of people, decides she likes one of them, everything's set to go ahead. Then I get another email. Oh, are you sure you did the form correctly? Pardon? Are you sure you did the form correctly in the first place? Are you sure you put everything on there? Yeah. Okay. Then I get a letter in the post. Sign this contract. Your contribution is £108 a week. I beg your pardon? I did the thing. It said 0. Where's this £108 come from? Bearing in mind that madam, has to pay for the transport, either the fuel in the person's car or whether they go on the bus or the train. I understand this. The girl's doing a job. She shouldn't have to pay it out of her pocket, but I'm just trying to explain. So she has to pay for the... Shut up! She has to pay for the fuel. She has to pay for the entry fee to wherever they go for both of them if they don't accept carers. Then she has to pay for food. Then she has to pay £108 a week. Bearing in mind, this is for 12 hours. 2 days a week, 6 hours. So I wrote back and I said, the thing said 0. Well, I don't think you did it correctly. You didn't put such and such on it. I said, yeah, I did. So I took a video of me doing it yet a fucking again, because I'd done it 5 times at this point. Wouldn't let me send the video. It was too big. So I took lots and lots and lots of photographs. Oh, I'll have to send this to the financial people. Great. Gets an email back from them. Oh, yes, sorry, you did include so-and-so. Yeah, I fucking said that, but whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Your contribution is £108. But it says 0. And what it is she pays us rent. Right? We're not shitting money. So, in her rent, she gets all her body stuff, all her clothes, all her food, her shoes. Do you know what I mean? It's not just rent. To show her that you have to pay your way in life, right? So I said, there's that. Oh no, we don't recognise that. Oh, right. So you let your adult children live at home rent free and you provide everything for them, do you? When they don't have a job. And there's no chance of them moving out and marrying and having a life and whatever. Oh, that's the most she'll ever pay. If her needs go up, it'll still be only 100. Well, can't you fucking bring it down in line with the 12 hours then? £108 for 12 hours. So she pays rent. She'll pay that. She'll pay the travel. She'll pay the entry fee. She'll eat her lunch out. Whatever. I worked it out because she was having none of it, of course. I want to go out with Becky, and it's like, yeah, I want you to go out with her too, but this is fucking ridiculous. So I wrote it all out. It would work out that if she was lucky, she'd have £50 a week left over. That's to buy anything she wants to buy for herself, or try and save some money for the future when I'm not here. What the actual fuck? They would only count rent if she was renting somewhere, and I'm like, if she was fucking renting somewhere on her own, she wouldn't need you, would she? So that's the mood I'm in, which is why fucking Lisa's getting the brunt of it. So now we have to work something else out. I was really happy. She was really happy. She was having a whale of a time going out. She wrote me this big long, because that's what she does. She comes back, she writes me a big long email about what they did, because she's crap at telling me stuff. And like the other day they went and she saw all these different birds and she knew what they were and she was telling me all their names and this, that and the other, and she's been loving it. And it's like, now we have to find another way. It's like, fuck's sake. It's like I said to Jade, if we lived where I want to live, in a fucking bungalow, I'd take her out every day, because I'd be able to charge up the bootmobile. I wouldn't be relying on his head to do it. I'd be downstairs, so there wouldn't be any going up and downstairs things. I'd make sure I had a fucking wet room and not a bath I had to climb in and out of to have a shower. So everything would be easier, so I would have the energy to be able to say, right, okay, let's go out and do something. And then there's her. Oh, life's so difficult. Right, let's get back to her then.
I have worn this, I think, every day since I showed it to you last week. And no, it's not that MAC palette. It is this contour palette from, I was going to say Butter Beauty, Physicians Formula. It's just phenomenal. So I've been using this color in the crease, this color on the lid, and then I go and deepen it up a little bit with
Where? Where is that? Where's that dark brown colour? It's no fucking where near you.
that color. And some days I've even just been using this, like if we're just going to the pool or just, you know, messing around, I'll just use that. But I would say most of the time I do use a little bit of the darkest shade to deepen the outer, and that's what I did today. And then I just have on my brown gel liner from L'Oreal.
Tell me, honestly, my subscribers and the Lisa fans that are watching this so you can have a go at me, honestly, tell me, does her makeup look any fucking different today than it does any day?
Okay, let me get these two things out of my way and then let's change this lip color because I'm not liking it, but I wanted you to see it before I changed it. Another one, another disco ball for my home. This is the same one that I have upstairs. It's actually an ice bucket, but I am using it as a planter or a vase or just to sit there and look pretty. Upstairs, I'm using it to put my scissors and trash in, like cut off tags and stuff in my closet. And the one I got before.
So it's in your closet full of rubbish. Okay.
Had black around the rim. This one has gold. And the reason I got this is for my kitchen table. I wanted like a little bit of funk over there, but
a little bit of funk. Do you not think that the big fucking gold leaf monstrosity with the tiger on? And please tell me, Lisa, how many times do you all sit there and fucking eat breakfast? When you line up your eggs on paper towel on the kitchen side?
I didn't want it to be, I don't know, it's like I'm trying to think of all the different things. And that's what I was thinking this morning because I just love the way it looks over there. I was thinking it needs to be your funk. You know what I mean? It needs to be your quirky thing that you like. Say you are just into a certain color, purple, or you're into a certain flower. All these things aren't funky enough, but you get what I'm saying. Make it your own. I have had a little bit of a holdback.
We all make our homes our own, you fuckwit. We don't need a disco ball ice bucket. Unless we want a disco ball ice bucket. The fuck? Nah.
From doing that as much in my home because it's so visible here on YouTube, but
it wouldn't be fucking visible, would it, if you were up fucking stairs? Oh, God grant me strength. The idea was you were supposed to fucking film upstairs. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted upstairs, and downstairs would be private and family. But no. We're only 4 minutes in. Do you think I should stop, go away, have a fucking cigarette and come back? I said to Jed earlier, I want a fag. Sorry, cig. I've had enough. And of course I'm the demon of the piece. They're not going to come and explain it to her, are they? Oh no. Has to be me. So sunny out there. It's really pretty. And what do I see? The family tree. Leaves. That's all I see is leaves. I'm wondering, right? Can you imagine if this happens? He gets a chainsaw or hires one. Him and Travis spend a day out there and they cut it down. And then the sun comes out and I'm like, oh, it's too bright. It'll kill me. You wanted that fucking tree down.
I finally like gaining the confidence, and I've decided I'm going to just decorate it how I want to. And I'm also going to start changing it up a little bit more. We've been here 2 years now. When we moved in, I had to hit the ground running. We had to like basically beg for furniture because everybody was backed up, and I'm still waiting for a new coffee table, that art and all of that stuff. So I'll be updating you every.
You were looking at homes. You knew you were moving. When you knew this house was the one you were getting and it was being built, you knew the dimensions. You could have been shopping them, but did you know?
Every week for sure. So anyway.
Last minute fucking Lisa, as always.
This is what I got to go on that table. And what looks really pretty in it is I brought some hydrangeas home from my mom's one day. Do you hear Chanel? She's playing. I found a little piece of a Christmas tree when we were moving the sofa. It must have been stuck under there, and so she's been playing with that. But the hydrangeas looked gorgeous in this. Just the difference between those big, snowball blossoms and this on that kind of marbly table looked beautiful. This is the first thing that I ordered to go on that table, and I might still end up using it somewhere. I just loved the shade of green. It's just a tray from Anthropology. It came in 2 different colors and 2 different sizes. So of course this is the green and this is the larger size, but it wasn't quite large enough to do what I wanted to do with it, but I really do still like it. And the painting that I bought to put over there in that room has some green in it. So I'm gonna try to, I've got plenty of storage space here. I'm gonna try to not freak out about having some things put away and then switching those out. And I'll get to more of that as we go on here. Okay, I thought I would go ahead and show you this. This is a lampshade that belongs to the lamp that's going to be delivered today. I really had no idea they were going to be delivered separate, so that was a shock. I will link.
Oh no. Oh, you'll have to try and put the bulb in and then put the lampshade on the lamp, and will John be home? Will you have help?
It below, but it's a tall, beautiful floor lamp that is going to go at the end of this sofa down there to just give me some height in this room. I wanted to bring some of that natural texture in, kind of like my chairs in the breakfast nook, or like that rattan. And we're at the beach, so I want to add a little bit of coastal in it without it being too kitschy. Because remember, I'm from here, so I have seen so much of that just condo looking beach house stuff that if you're not from here, it looks good and you like it. But if you are from here, it's not really, it's not really the vibe. It's not really how you feel. So I felt like this was going to bring that in just a little bit and give me some texture. Okay, and then I just saw this on the counter. Are we ready for this? Are we ready for the Nordstrom sale?
Are you going again? Are you going to wear your flip-flops so you can power shop? Are we going to have 9 million fucking videos of people wasting money on shite they'll never wear? Why you can't shop it from home's beyond me, if you want to shop. But anywho, who am I?
Oh, because ready or not, here it comes. Ambassador Early Access starts July 12th. I'm not an icon anymore. I didn't spend enough last year, so I'm an ambassador. But I am going to go. I'm going to travel somewhere, to be determined. Matter of fact, I think we have to decide that today. And I'm going to shop the sale, stay in a hotel, and post the video that night. So be on the lookout for that, and we will have a good time.
Is John going with you? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? You could go, shop the sale in the day, go and see some scenery or sights of the evening, have a nice meal out to... Oh, no, you can't do that, can you? I forget I said that.
do what we do around here. Okay, now let's get to some lips because this isn't getting it. Okay, first of all, back up. I was watching.
I fucking hate it when she says that. Oh no, let me back up. No, Lisa, do you know what would be good? Is if you just held up what you bought, said this is this, cost this much, looks like this, thank you, see you next Friday.
One of my favorite makeup artists, and I cannot remember her name, but she pops up because, you know, when you watch somebody, they keep popping up, thank goodness. And she said this was one of her favorite lip liners. And it's Tower 28, one liner, and the color is Work of Art. And that's what...
Don't you already have every fucking lip liner from every brand ever known to man? You said you bought all the Anastasia ones. If you bought all of them, you have all the colours. You don't need to keep buying more from other places. Keep the ones you like Lancome Ideal. I just can't with the waste of fucking money. And I bet whatever she's bought for the house was bought on sale, because fucking God forbid she'd pay full price for things for her home. Only for her.
What I've got on today, and it's just not enough for me. It's not enough color. Maybe it will be in the wintertime when I don't have a tan, but I wanted to try it on for you and just let you see, you know, what it looks like. Here's the thing. I'm gonna have to show you swatches on the palm of my hand so you see more of a true color. And let me go get...
because the back of your hands is as black as my fucking laptop.
That L'Oreal lipstick so you can see it better too. So it's a perfect...
Why isn't it on the fucking table where you just had it? Wow. Comparison. "58-year-old hand. And she's supposed to be uber healthy.
Perfect rose. Rosy pink with a little bit of shimmer. It's perfect. You're gonna love it. Okay, so when I went to order that lip liner...
Really? Really? What the actual fuck? I said to Jed once, I was so fucking tempted to put a string across the road so when they get to our house they're knocked on their arse off of their fucking bikes. Like I said, there's a major crossroads down there and traffic lights. And they're speeding up. There's the corner shop, one-stop Tesco thing across the road. And then this side there's a hairdresser's, a chip shop. And what used to be the bakery that I mentioned in my story is now, what is it? Beauty shop or something? I need to go down there and have a mooch. But there's shops, there's people, there's children, and they're driving like fuckwits.
I still use the Kirkland wipes. If you're curious, now that I'm not doing my empties, I ordered it. I think I saw her do a thing on Instagram and I ordered it right from my phone. And the only other thing...
Of course you did, because you were like, oh, new lip liner, need it. You can't walk away, look at the ones you've got and go, yeah, maybe not.
I saw on Sephora that was new that I wanted to order was this. The new Charlotte Tilbury Matte Meets Moisture Liquid Lipstick. That sounds good, doesn't it? So the color I chose first is Pillow Talk, and it's Pillow Talk Blur. So I got it yesterday. We had walked over to the pool for about an hour and a half or so. And when I got home, the mail had come and I saw this and I was so happy with this. I'm going to swatch these on my hand because they stain like you wouldn't believe, and they're also beautiful. And after I saw how good this one was, I went to Sephora and I bought every one of them so I could show you, because I might not wear these two red colors, but they're gorgeous. They really are, and they're gonna stay all day. I love the way they're kind of like that blurry look, and I just think they're understated, even to be as bright as they are. I wanna start, I think there's 6 of them, so I'm gonna start down here, but this is Pillow Talk. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it is. This is what I have on right now, but see, I would add my Paradise lip liner or Lancome Ideal or Totally Toffee or even Lolita. It just depends on what way you want to carry it. This with that Tower 7 lip liner isn't enough for me. It might be for you if you like light muted lips, but for me it's not enough. But I love this, and when I tried it, swatched it next to my typical lip liners, I loved it. I want to do them kind of in order so you can see the...
Really? Does it matter if they're in order? As long as you say what the name is. In order of what?
Different shades. Okay, so let's do Nude Blur. But look how pretty that is. It is like a perfect little...
See, now you've opened them all, swatched them all, let air in, got bacteria off your hand or whatever, and put it back in the tube. So now you have to use them before they go bad. When you could have taken the thing, or just open the ones you were going to use and wait until you needed the others, or just take the tube out and put it on a palette with a brush and put it on the back of your hand. But no. So how much are they a pop? I know she's having a 40% off sale. She keeps sending me emails. Darling, you need everything. No, I don't, darling. Thank you very much. Goodbye. But I bet they won't be on it, will they? Because they're new.
Like honey, just enough warmth. I think it's going to look so pretty. Now, I did just get these last night, so I will be wearing them and I'll let you know. But I swatched them all in the store and thought they were beautiful. Okay, so that was Nude Blur.
And how long did they wear for? You went to the pool, you came back, you put it on. How long did you leave it on for? Give people a clue.
Next is going to be your Honey Blur. So this is a little bit deeper. I think that's even prettier. I mean, they are beautiful, beautiful. And
hold the camera up to the camera. Hold your hand up to the fucking camera instead of having it back in last week.
And see, I'm thinking with these darker colors, and I'm getting ready to show you one, you probably won't need a lip liner. You'll be able to go right to the edge of your lips, even a little bit over. Because it stains, it just gives it that look. Kind of like I was saying when they did with Pamela Anderson, how they would put the NARS lip stain first, and then you do the stone lip liner, and then you do a lipstick. I'm thinking that is how this is going to be. Okay, this one is Rose Blur. And I think this one and Pillow Talk, and then another one that I'm going to show you, are going to be the go-tos. I think they're going to be what most people like the most. Rose is gorgeous. I love it. I mean, see how they're all like muted color?
I can't fucking see it when you hold your hand back there, no.
So that's why I didn't pick up the red shades at first, and I just thought about it. And the girl that was helping me said the other girls that work there love it. So I went back and got them. Here it is. I was looking for Pillow Talk.
Elephants do a taxi service now, did you know? Yeah. Come right to your door, pick you up, take you to do all your shopping. You can hook all your bags on their trunk, and then they bring you home. It's amazing.
Medium. I think this might be like my go-to here. Okay, so we're gonna do Pillow Talk Medium right under Pillow Talk. First real impressive, well, of course I was impressed with all the L'Oreal, but I know I'm late to the game on those. Okay, the next one, Walk of Shame. This is a good one. So this is gonna be your first kind of dark, more in...
Is that what you do before your dinner every day? Asking for a friend.
Intense color. It's kind of like a deeper, gosh, it even has a little, even though they're like matte, they have like a little bit of sheen to them. They're really, really beautiful. That one almost has like a coppery undertone. Okay, here come the wild cards, and I'm talking wild. This is Flame Blur, and I love this. I love an orangey red. That is so pretty. That with your big oversized sunglasses and no eye makeup. That's what I would do that with. A no eye makeup day, put your big lips on and your big sunglasses, throw on a hat or throw your hair back in a ponytail. That is a statement. And this one is
Filter your picture to fuck and put it up on Instagram.
Ruby Blur. So this is also a red, but it's more of your traditional. So there you go. All of the colors. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I mean, I cannot wait to try each one of them. Which one? Leave a comment down below right now which color you wish I would put on. That might be fun just to see.
That'll just help with the engagement, and I'll get more clicks and people will pay me more for sponsored videos.
I know you're going to say that orangey red color, but I don't know. I'm going to try to take this off, and I'm going to take a picture of this, and I'll be right back. So go ahead and leave that comment below.
Oh, like you're going to fucking see it when you come back to the table. Jesus, just put the fucking one. Why ask? You're a fucking narc. Even if everybody said put the big bright red one on, you wouldn't. So what's the point?
Now, I thought we would do the rose, and the reason is I think it is, a friend of mine said it was sold out at her Sephora, and I think it might be the most loved by most people. So I am going to try.
Right, so I'm going to tease you with the one that looks the best but you can't get hold of. Yeah, typical narc.
The Rose Blur. And then you want to go ahead and perfect it as much as you can because it's going to stain. Typically, I don't worry about like the corners of my mouth, but you're gonna want to get that just so you don't have like an empty space. What do we think? I love it. I love it. See, that is just enough color for me to be kind of a bright pink. That is pretty bright for me. So I love it, and I love all of these. I will be wearing them if you want to follow me on my Instagram and in videos and everything. I just think that they're a really cool concept, especially for the summer. Okay, so let's go on to what else I picked up at Sephora. I wanted to try the...
Bought. What else you bought? You picked it up, you put it in your basket, you went to a till, they took it out of the basket and put it in a bag. You paid money and you came home. Is it like trying to distance herself from the fact that this cost a fortune? I only picked it up.
Makeup Forever HD again, because when it first came out, I never could find like my perfect shade. So
how will you ever find your perfect shade when you have no fucking clue what colour you are and you won't listen to anybody?
She shade matched me, and I'm wearing it today. So let me know what you think. This is something I do a lot. I buy it, and I'll also get them to give me a sample. And I use the sample first. That way, if I have to return it, I don't feel bad that, you know, I just used it one time and I didn't like it. So I use Makeup Forever HD Skin 3N42. That's what I have on. Let me know what you think compared to, you know, I have on the rest of my makeup that I always wear. And then this is one that I kept hearing about years ago, and they didn't have it at my Sephora. And then it seems like when I was out of town and I looked, they were always out of my shade. But it's the Kosas Revealer Skin Improving Foundation, SPF 25, medium coverage, natural dreamy finish. I love that. So the color we chose for me,
natural dreamy finish. Has she not heard that Danessa Myricks calls her foundation yummy yet? Because she was always looking for a yummy foundation, and when Danessa Myricks brought that out, I was like, oh, Danessa. But she's never mentioned it. She will now, because you're watching, aren't you? Hi, Lisa.
Is medium tan olive, and I will try that tomorrow and see how I feel about it. But so far, I'm liking this. What do you think? I did order these two from I cannot even remember. I saw them on House of Valentina and she had them listed, and so I purchased them because I actually just bought one of these. It's my favorite plant, the Monstera, but this is the Thai constellation. That's what gives it the variegation. I also have an albo, just a cutting that I'm rooting right now. Wish me luck. And so I grabbed these two to use somewhere in the house, like in a vase, but I just think they're so pretty. And not only is this my favorite plant, but I like that they had the rare one, the Thai constellation. Okay, and then I've got a new blankie that a friend sent me. Her good friend just started this company. It's called The Act of Lounging. I chose this color because I'm trying to add some more warm tones.
You're wearing a microphone.
In the room. I've already test drove this and it was wonderful. I took a little nap, I think Sunday, before I went to my parents, and she was nice.
I thought you didn't have to nap anymore. Carnivore was the cure.
Enough to give us a code. The blanket is $130 for this big one, and my code is 10% off. So I will put all of that information down below. I can say that it is a little bit softer than the Barefoot Dreams, and it's not as like, you know how sometimes the Barefoot Dreams and this blanket right here, I can't remember what even the name of that is, but it's one of those really popular, expensive ones. They're almost too thick to even take a good snuggle nap in. This one didn't like that. It was just the right thickness that you could get snugly with it, and it was perfect. So thank you for her for sending this to me, and I will put her information down.
Oh, I thought you'd bought it. Oh, no. Oh, hi, my friend told me about you. I don't know if you know, but I've got a channel on YouTube and I've got a load of fuckwits that buy everything I mention. Can you send me a free one and I'll get you some sales? Thanks.
Below, and it's something that will go anywhere, I think, in my whole house. Okay, this is one of my new pillows. All the pillows that I've ordered in sets of 2. I do have an interior designer helping me, and so she is kind of sending things my way, and I tell her yay or nay whether I want them, but I really trust her. I've seen enough of her work. So she told me to get 2 of these, and I did, and the other one, I think
I've got an interior designer working with me. Is there any way you don't know how to waste fucking money? Can you not decorate your own home? You go out, you go to homeware places, you tootle about, you see the setups they have, you see the stuff they're selling, and you think, oh, do you know, that'd look really cute in the bedroom? And you get it. I just can't with this woman. And what the fuck are you going to do with that? People can't hold it, sit on it. What is it? For John to play football with? What?
I think it's supposed to be here today, along with everything else, but if I waited to do this video till everything got here, I would just never do it. So I have another one of these coming, and I would say about 4 more pillows, including another one for my bed. Let me go get that one and show it to you. Okay, you know I just got new bedding, which is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I love the bedding that I had on there. Matter of fact, it's still available. I thought it was limited edition and it was sold out, so I will link it down below. I loved it. It was such a soft look, yet it had the like tiger stripes. It was just perfect. But it's good to change it up, and I needed to really professionally clean that duvet so bad. So I took it to the dry cleaners the other day. This is funny. Not only did I have my Zara jacket that I wore to Vegas over a year ago there, I had a little set of clothes from 2017 at the dry cleaners.
Oh, it's just so funny. I have so much stuff that I can't even remember that I took it to the dry cleaners and didn't collect it. Can I punch her now, folks, please?
I couldn't believe it. I said, I wouldn't have blamed you if you had just given them away. And she said, I just don't even have time to do that. And I said, I know what you mean. I took that stuff.
I know. What the fuck do you know about running a business and being busy? And getting up and going to work every day and running a house on top of that, and probably children. I know. No fucking clue. You're clueless. You know nothing about anything, Lisa. Fuck off.
To the dry cleaners, and I'm going to have it hanging up. And one of the things that I am promising myself is that I'm going to change my bedding more often. I'm not going to wait until one gets worn out or all the things that we do. I want to change it up maybe.
Sorry, people change their bedding weekly. What do you mean? You're going to change it more often? More often than what? Till it wears out? How long's that? The fuck? Weirdo. Are you still washing between your toes, Lisa, now that you've learnt?
Monthly or whenever I feel like it, because it changes the room. And I don't have a lot of like decor in my room. I've ordered some things, but your bedding pretty much is your centerpiece, especially because I just don't want it too cluttered in there. So I got that really kind of loud print and I've enjoyed it. And what is the best part about it is the white is not really white. It's almost this color. It's kind of like a blushy color. The texture is gorgeous. It is so much prettier in person. I don't know if I've ordered too many things from Anthropologie that I haven't liked. Most everything I get from Anthropologie I like. Well, my interior...
That pillow looks lost on that bed, doesn't it? Be like me getting a little pillow and putting it in the middle of the bed. Anytime I've had the Virgin engineer out, he walks in, he goes, wow, that's a bed. And it's like, yeah, have you seen the size of my husband? We needed a super king. And even then he was still fucking kicking me and slapping me and whatever. Didn't make any difference. It's because the room's so small. Our houses are so small. I'd love to bring half of you over here just to walk around. It's like, some people have said, you know, when you get assessments for things like that, they still think I'm lying and that I'm not in my bed all the time. Whatever the fuck, I've given up now. But they're like, how do you get about the house? And it's like, well, I get out of the bed and I've got chest of drawers there that I put my hand on, and then the door handle, and then there's tubs in the hallway, then the bathroom door handle. It's not like I'm walking 85 miles from here to the bathroom.
Designer wanted me to order the drapes in this velvet with this fuchsia trim, and I'm not sure I'm ready to commit to drapes in my bedroom yet, so I ordered this pillow. It comes in your typical pillow size, and then it came in this size, and I ordered another one so that I can have two. You know, I have the bed pillows, then I have the Euros, 3 Euros, and then I have 2 king shams, and then you want either a bolster or 2 of these sitting in front of that, and it just looks gorgeous. And this...
I don't see the point of all of that unless you get up in the middle of them all and you snuggle up with all the cushions and you watch the telly. But you don't. You go in at night, you take them all off, you put them on a chair or the floor, and they're just there for decoration. For who? You're not in there until you go to sleep. Pointless. I bought a set of QVC donkeys years ago when we first moved in. I'll put a clip at the end because there's a picture of the two of them arsing about on the bed, Travis and Madam. But it was such a nice set, and it was really nice because when I was well enough to get up and make the bed and put the thing over, because we don't have all that here. We have a duvet, and you put a duvet cover on, and you take the duvet cover off every week and you wash it. That's what you do. But yeah, it had pillow shams and a thing, whatever you call it, the thing that goes over the top of the duvet, and it looked really nice. But I'm not well enough for, well, I'm sat in it all day, so what would be the point? I've still got it. It's one of them suction thingy, what name? Do you know, the Hoover bag things? Anyway,
kind of breaks up all of that, you know, black and that tropical print. Matter of fact, I'll put a picture in here, but Chanel and Sassy were laying on the bed yesterday, and Chanel was just about camouflage on that bed. So I wanted to show this to you because it's gorgeous. These pillows come in different color schemes, but this one is just exceptional. If you are someone like me that likes pink, but you don't want to overdo it in certain areas, this is a great...
Lisa, people hate the way you say pink and cool. and doctor and practical. If you could just sort those 4 out for now, I'll give you some more in a future video. Thank you very much.
Way to do it. Or if you got that bed set and you want to soften it a little bit, this is perfect. Okay, so now we're getting back to clothes and shoes and a few more home things. I ordered these towels because I like using all white towels. I just like it. I love the feeling of being in a luxury hotel. That is my vibe. The luxury hotel with a little bit, like I said, of funk in it, like a little bit of character. I don't like enough to be called eclectic. I just like a little dab here and there of my personality, kind of like I dress. So I ordered these. I think this was also a recommendation from House of Valentina. I really like her house and the way she's decorated it. Now, it's a little too black and dark for me, but it's her vibe, and I love that. I love that her house is like her, and I do think she gives good advice.
Reminds me, I haven't done anything with the thing. Oh, she's hardly said any of them, has she? Should we just leave it this week?
Advice and everything, but she recommended these towels from Amazon. They are so soft. I love the print. All of mine are just white, and they don't really have any type of, can't think of what I want to say here, but they don't have any design in them. So I really liked these, and I'll let you know, I do not put fabric softener in my towels, and I will probably wash these twice before I use them.
What about your clothes then? You wash your towels, wash your clothes.
Another amazing thing I got this week from Amazon is for this guest room. Right here, we have a queen size bed. I wanted something simple to go in there that would go with any pillow that I wanted to put on the bed. And so I just chose this color in the linen blend from Amazon, and I am so impressed. I was going to just put everything on the bed, but I wanted to show you this. They're just beautiful. Like, these are actually like the pillowcases. Sorry, I set my makeup wipe down here and it got them wet, but isn't that beautiful? I love it. Very thin, and it's not like crazy, you know, bristly, like it's gonna like file your skin down or anything. I just really...
What? Did I miss something? What is so exciting about a pillowcase? And yes, I sleep on my pillowcase. If you've got pillows with them big fancy sham things on, no, they're for decoration.
Really like it, and I thought you guys might like it. Going along with that same...
So is she asking so that she can sleep on hers? John, everyone does it.
Bedding thing, I might get this in like a funky color or something to go in my room, because I will love that it's a color, but it's this natural feeling. I feel like I need to show my fashion lover something, or you're gonna leave me. Please don't leave me. I know this is gonna be a long video. I'm sorry.
The people that like the fashion have got the fucking, all the try-on hauls you do. What about your fucking original subscribers who are just there for all the shite you buy on a weekly basis for your face?
Sorry, I just have so much stuff, and I don't want to not share it, because then when I share it later, it won't be available. It's the way it goes, especially now. Ever since COVID...
The links won't work if I share it too late, and I won't get a kickback.
No one has stock anymore. Have you guys like tried to go out and shop, and then they always say, well, we can order it for you, and you're thinking, I could have ordered it before, you know, I wanted to buy it here from you. I want to support my area. Anyway, I won't go into that any more than I just did. Okay, here's the thing. I told you I have a dupes video coming up, and I want to do the best one that there is. And I don't want it to be cheesy, cheap, crazy stuff that is a dupe, and
cheesy, cheap, crazy stuff. That's the whole point of a dupes video. People are looking for a cheesy, cheap version of the high-end shite, Lisa. And how are you going to show dupes on your hand or face? How much longer is this video? God, we're only halfway through.
Really isn't good. I want to do quality dupes. So I've been working on this, but I had to send a pair of shoes back. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and tell you, I bought the Hermes Oron sandal, and I just bought it in black. I've always been curious about those, and I got my regular size 8, and they were just a little bit too small. So I sent those back, and I'm exchanging them for the 8.5. So I wanted to try a dupe for those, and I wanted to wear them both, compare them, and this is what I chose. Now, I did not go black to black or anything because I wanted to enjoy them all. And a lot of these are limited edition. I think these might be, and a lot of them are on sale. But are these not gorgeous? I mean, every day I get a pair of these shoes, I have to like show John and show him how pretty they are. And I don't know if he gets it, but they're just gorgeous, you guys. These shoes are...
Why would he? He's a bloke. He doesn't care about sparkly shoes. My husband and I, sounded like the Queen, Philip and I, God rest her soul, we're kind enough to feign interest, to show interest in each other's interests. So when he comes up from downstairs with a coffee or whatever, and I've been playing my game, and I say, oh, I've got a rainbow pig or a rainbow cow that gives rainbow milk. He's like, how cool is that? He's probably thinking, do I give a fuck? But no. And then he shows me his DVDs, or he talks about whatever it is he's watching downstairs. And we talk to each other about stuff. But don't you think John is fucking sick to the back teeth of your daily... Look at this. Look at that. I bought this, John. I bought that. In the back of his head, he's thinking, I could have had my boat. We could have had the house on the water if you hadn't spent all the money known to man. And if these are the dupes, how much are they? How much cheaper is it? Give us a clue.
Beautiful. My plan is to get the Hermes, the real McCoy, and then wear these and those, and then I can tell you how they differ, which one's more comfortable, because in the end, for you, just like I do for myself, I want to decide, are they worth it? Because sometimes you'd rather just spend your money on something else. But if you know the Hermes sandals are worth it, yes, you guys, they're comfortable, they look so good on my foot, all of those things, then you can go for it. Or if you just want to, like I say, test drive it with these, then...
I don't understand your logic, Lisa. If they're the same as the Hermes ones, why get the Hermes? You get them to show off, to shout to the neighbours, we have money. Look, I've got designer shite. Oh, I could have got the Steve Madden or whatever they are, but I didn't bother. No, I got the real ones. And I'll wear them once to the pool to piss you all off, and then they'll never be seen again. Most people see something and go, oh, I really like that. Like me, the only Louis Vuitton bag I like are the white ones with the rainbow colours on them. Then I saw a little clutch thing about this size. Who was it by? For peanuts on eBay. And it was like, it's the same style of thing, only it isn't LV all over it. And it's beautiful. So I got that because I like the look. If they've got the same look as the Hermes ones, why do you need the others? Huh? It's just to show off. And you'll never admit it, but that's what it is. And we all know.
And you've got a good option. You know, to me, the Steve Madden, or is it Steven, is still a nice brand. I wouldn't recommend just pure junk to you. I just think that those are gorgeous. Okay, going along with that, remember the Dior shoes that I just got not too long ago? Well, I kept linking another pair, which I really like. I think they say Miami, and they're pink, and then they have like the just more natural brown wooden sole. So I thought, well, maybe I need to try a pair of those so that I can compare those to the Dior slides, and I can't remember the real name. Sorry, I know it's something funky. And I found these, you guys. These will take your breath away. Now, there is slight differences in the quality from these to the Dior, and I'll
Well, you'd fucking hope so, because of the price hike.
go over that in the dupes video. I got to save that, but I didn't want these to sell out before you get them because they are absolutely gorgeous. The first day I got them, I put them on and I just loved them so much. I wore them the whole afternoon on the porch and around the house, and they're so comfortable. I can just go ahead and say you just need to get these no matter what. Even if you have the Dior's, even if you're going to get the Dior's, you need these. They're just beautiful. I love a gold shoe. Look at the shimmer. I mean, they're beautiful. And they say Saint-Tropez.
How do people walk in them without breaking their neck? I know I wore those skull things back in the day, but they were a bit like Birkenstocks, so they had like the line at the front for your toe to grip, and they weren't just a flat thing. How do you keep them on? I'd be walking and want to be shooting 8 foot in front of me. I need something around my ankle or something.
It's not like they say anything weird.
Oh yeah, Saint-Tropez, that's okay, we can wear that.
I think we all like Saint-Tropez. They are beautiful, and I love the
When were you at Saint-Tropez? Huh?
mix of the natural right there. They're a must-have. I think I'm saving.
I'm sorry. Is her laugh today getting on anyone else's tits, or is it just me?
I hate to say the best to last because all of those are just must-haves, but how long did you think it was going to take me to get these? I showed you the black ones in my other, this is another crazy haul, believe me. I showed you the first ones in this haul. I'll put it up here where I have on the crazy glasses, and they were already on sale. Like, this is a high-end designer shoe. I believe it's J.W. Anderson, and I saw the black ones on Caroline and got those. And they were
I love you, Caroline,
already on sale. Then they put all of them another 20% off. So these had been on my mind, the pink ones, and I got them. Now, I don't know how much I'll wear these, but honestly, they're beautiful just to look at, and I am going to wear them. I will wear these, especially with sweats and like the Free People little sets and stuff like that. I'll wear them more in the fall and winter, but I couldn't resist them. And
see, she won't tell you how much it is because you have to go and click the link. When you click the link to see how much they are and think, fuck that, I'm not buying them or whatever, if you do buy them, she gets a kickback. If you don't buy them and you mooch the site, maybe you buy something else, she gets a kickback. If you don't buy anything and you click out and maybe a week later you go for another look and buy something, she gets a kickback. Does she tell you this? No. Because she's fucking shady.
then one of you sharp characters caught that I was wearing a new pair of shoes in my last video, the Revolve try-on. And I had these on with my shorts and that beautiful blue blouse, you guys. I asked my mom if she wanted one, and it's a little too big and flowy for her. It would swallow her up because she's more petite, but I have been wanting to try the Gucci loafers for years now. But I have the mules. I have the ones with fur in them. I have the regular black ones and the white ones with like bees and stars on them. But I've always just been curious about the regular loafer. Then when I saw these with the Gucci print.
They look like a dad shoe if ever one did.
Which I love. I think I mentioned this in my quiet luxury video that I kind of consider the Gucci print and the Louis Vuitton print and the Fendi print. I guess you wouldn't say quiet luxury, but classic. It's just like a classic print. I love it. It's just timeless. So when I saw these, I knew that I would like them. And you guys, as soon as I put these on, I thought, okay, this is why these are a big deal. This is why people get these and they have to re-sole them, that they wear them so much. They are about 300 times more comfortable than the mules are. The mules I like, but I never feel like my foot is like all the way in them. You kind of have to have that shuffly type feeling in the mules, but with these you feel.
That's the difference between a mule and a shoe.
Secure, like, and they feel just, I don't know, I was gonna say smart, but they just feel good and you feel like stylish and with it. But
shoes feel smart because once your foot's in, they feel like they're in it. Okay.
They're very comfortable. I really, really like these. So I knew I wanted to try the Sam Edelman version that a lot of people get, that they compare the Sam Edelman version to these. The Sam Edelman version of the slides was a little different. So I thought, well, I'll get these and try them.
They are gonna be a little different. Do you really think that Sam Edelman can make a pair of shoes exactly the same as those, sell them for Sam Edelman prices, and not have Gucci breathing down their neck saying, change your fucking shoes? They have to do different. What's the point? I swear her head's cardboard. Do you know what? Her head's filled with bubble wrap and cotton wool. There's fuck all going on in there.
Didn't want to try these anyway, and then I was looking at the Sam Edelman and I found these. You're gonna die. Look at these. So these are kind of like a combination of the Gucci and the J.W. Anderson. They are a work of art. Look at all of that. They are fabulous. They are not for the faint of heart, but I think most of us here have a little bit of, vibe to us. And I think that even if you are the most conservative dresser, if you wore this with a pair of cropped little straight leg black pants and a black t-shirt with these.
I could see a snooker player in them. That's the only way they get to show their personality is their shoes, because they have to wear black or grey trousers and a waistcoat and a shirt and a bow tie. So Judd Trump has some amazing shoes. That's the first thing I look at when he's playing. It's like, ooh, what shoes has he got on?
These shoes just out of this world. You will be the belle of the ball. You will be the talk of the town. Everyone will love these. I love them. I mean, they're gorgeous. I have tried these on. I've walked around in them, and I'm going to save my complete reviews until the video because I do want to wear them out of the house and see. But you guys, this is a close one. I'm just going to give you one little tip. It's little things like that versus just a seam. So see that covered seam and just a seam. So at first glance, there's no difference, but it's.
That's what you're fucking paying for.
Little things like that that make the difference in a designer shoe or, a luxe shoe like that. These still are usually over $100, but these are on sale. And that is why I had to show these to you before I do that video. Back to home. I'm gonna keep you hanging, please. New flatware. I have tried to use the black, the matte black. And even if it says dishwasher safe, it's not. It will get scratched up. It will lose.
Hand fucking wash it then, lazy.
The color, and I think that that's understandable and expected, but I tried 2 different sets, one from West Elm and one from like Oneida, or like a really reputable brand. I got it at Belk at Christmas on sale. So I'm going to give up on the black flatware. I'm telling you guys, we had Fiesta ware, silverware.
Why is it called flatware? It's called cutlery here. How? There's nothing flat about anything apart from a knife.
I just gave it to Brooke. We've had that silverware for over 20 years, not a single thing wrong. So I'm sure it was just because it was the black. But something else I've always wanted to try, I love bamboo things, and at Williams-Sonoma last year I saw they had bamboo silverware, and it's high dollar. But it's worth it if I like it.
High dollar, says the woman who's just shown how many pairs of shoes that she might wear once a year compared to something that she's going to use day in, day out. Where are her priorities, really? Where?
But I wasn't sure if I was gonna like, you kind of have to like the shape of the fork and the spoon when it's in your hand. It's kind of like a big deal to me. Like, I'm someone who likes a big fork. I don't like a little fork. So I got this off of Amazon just to try. It still got really good reviews, and I will use it until it's not usable. And then if I liked it, then I can maybe get the Williams-Sonoma. So I grabbed this, and it's really pretty. Even though it's bamboo, it's not super, super chunky and round, and it's not real like bumpy. I think I'm really gonna like it. Okay, Victoria's Secret. You guys, you know how much
Please don't let it be bras and underwear, please.
I love Victoria's Secret. I remember when our Victoria's Secret opened in the mall, and it was really pretty. It was like that mahogany wood. It might still be like that. I just haven't been to the mall in a while. It was in a different spot, and I was just taken with it. I still have one of my first sleep shirts that I got from there. And then when I went to the hospital to have Brooke, that's what I chose as my, little nightie, wear after.
I'm sorry. You go to hospital to have a baby. You want something comfortable, something that you can access your boobs from. And she goes in a little Victoria's Secret nightie. Why doesn't that fucking surprise me?
I have the baby. So I have always loved Victoria's Secret, the fashion show, all of that kind of stuff. And out of the blue, it was right when Revolve contacted me, Victoria's Secret, a rep from Victoria's Secret messaged me and said, "We see that you've been loving our stuff on Like to Know It and Instagram. We'd like to send you a few things." So they told me to go on the website and choose whatever I want and let them know. So normally when you do that, you send them all the things you want, and then they send you a few of the things that they have the most stock of, the most different sizes, maybe their best sellers. You guys, they sent me every single thing.
Oh, I didn't know they'd do that.
That I put on my list. I felt bad. I would not have ever put that many things on there if I had known they were literally going to send me everything. Yeah. I don't think I've ever gotten as big of a PR packages as that.
Packages? What? Why didn't you just say package? Or I've never got that many packages.
So thank you so much to Victoria's Secret. If anyone out there is watching, I am so grateful, and I love, and it's not bras and underwear. It is things like this. My favorite little walking set. Remember, I've showed you this in the black. I bought my first set, and
funny how when you posted a picture of you out walking, you didn't have a t-shirt on.
And I bought 3 more pair of the black shorts because it's hot.
Pairs! There's fucking 3 of them!
As you know what here, I have still walked every day since I started, and sometimes I have to walk and it's like 85 or 90 degrees, and I am just sweaty as you know what when I get back. And I like these little cottony light things that are easy to wash, that don't stick to me. I don't have to peel them off. And I've already washed and dried both of these.
Hallelujah! 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 Has you been listening to me? You're finally washing your clothes before you put them on.
And then they sent me like a bunch of the little terry cloth things, like some pants and some different little sets that I've been wearing. And then they sent me 2 sets. You know, I love their pajamas. I already have 2 pair of them, but they sent me 2
pairs.
2 sets of their pajamas in this amazing pink zebra. I love it. So I've already washed these, and then a black set with a matching little...
She's saying that, isn't she? I've already washed these because she watches my fucking videos, but she'd never admit it.
ruffle robe. I felt so glamorous. Love it. So the things that I have tried, I will link down below, and I'm gonna eventually do a walking video because there's a lot to it, my little walking journey. And
Really? I put on the clothes that I want to go out walking in, I walk around, I come home, I take them off, I have a shower. What? I put one foot in front of the other like a big girl, and I try and miss the... what do they call them? Don't stand on the cracks. Whatever. Don't skip or run because you might fall over. The fuck?
I want to do a separate video on that. So I'll show you some of those walking things then. But thank you to Victoria's Secret for that. Okay, Gap. I went to Gap. I went to Sunglass Hut because one of you guys, my sweet...
I went to Sunglass Hut because I just needed a pair of sunglasses because I don't have any.
Subscribers and followers on Instagram, one of you told me about the new Wayfarer Reverse. So I headed out to Sunglass Hut and they still touched my cheeks. So I didn't end up getting any sunglasses. And then I went...
Oh, really? Oh, I'm so upset for you. So upset.
To Gap, and I ended up getting these shorts were half off. And they're just a cut off. No, they're not even cut off. They're just rolled up pair of denim shorts. But I don't know if I have ever had black denim shorts. I don't know. So I thought I would give them a try. And then...
I'd give them a try. Shorts are shorts are shorts. What the fuck?
And they had this dress that I have on. Let me stand up. Isn't it sweet and pretty? And I just love it. You could wear your black Havianas if you want to. You could even wear a wedge. Okay, you know you've been talking a long time when you had to replace your battery. I just did. Anyway, I loved the tie sleeves. I always loved
any excuse to show the viewers your tits.
This type of dress, but usually these things are too big and too little girly and too prominent. But because these are thinner and thinner, like thinner in width and like thickness, they aren't like over the top. I always think this bust line or neckline is flattering. It's double lined, so you don't have to wear anything, and then no pockets. And a lot of times dresses like this will be too bulky. There's just too much junk going on, and they're kind of like this. This is very, very thin and
Keep rubbing your lady garden. You've shown your tits. There's someone tuning in for it, isn't there?
Line, no big ruffle on the bottom, and it has that linen look, but it's really not linen. It's a blend, and I just think it's so pretty. Look at the little slit on the side. Just the perfect dress to, you know, like I always say, like wear around the house, but this one is a little bit more than wear around the house. Like this one I would wear out to dinner. I would, a lot of times, you know, like we'll walk over to the clubhouse if they're having the food truck out or something like that. That's this.
Wow, you go over to the clubhouse when they have food. How do you cope?
Kind of dress. Shopping, going on vacation, put a little jean jacket over it. So many good things. And then, oh my gosh, I think we're finishing up, you guys. This, something else I ordered from Amazon. I love the Turkish cotton beach towels. That's all I use. I love how thin you can fold them. I like the way they feel. And so I wanted to try some other Turkish cotton things. So this, I believe they're considered hand towels, but I'm going to use them as dish towels. I don't know, maybe I'll use them as hand towels, but I planned on dish towels. They're so absorbent. They're kind of like, do you guys ever use the flour sack? That's my favorite. That's what my mom uses. I like something that's kind of thin and absorbent. You know what I mean? And I love dish towels anyway. So I grabbed these, and I've also bought this brand in the beach towels and love them. Let me give you a little bit of a rug story. You know, I waited and waited probably about a month, 3 weeks or a month for this rug that is underneath me now. I will put some pictures in here. This is from Anthropologie, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Like, if you can find a place in your home, you need this rug. It is so pretty. It's so rich. And the fact that it blends the black all the way through the gray, all the way through the tan, the brown, back to chocolate brown. It is just so versatile, and it brings everything together. So I ordered the 9x12 to replace the big shaggy rug that was filthy, that was right here. We ended up just taking that to the dump, and it just wasn't big enough for me. It wasn't like bad. It wasn't a faux pas or anything. It just wasn't big enough for me.
It wasn't a faux pas. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, he just took it to the dump, you know. Anything we don't want, doesn't matter what condition it's in. If we could have passed it on to someone or done something else with it, cut it down, maybe, no, we threw it away. Because that landfill isn't going to fill itself, is it?
For me, I wanted something a little bit bigger. She had already been telling me I needed to have a rug underneath my dining room table. And you guys, I'm just not the biggest rug lover. I love my floor.
I can't be bothered sweeping and hoovering, that's why.
We didn't get any carpet in this whole house. But I got her point, because what she was saying was my problem. It was like I liked everything in here, but I needed something. I wanted some vibe. I wanted a little bit of personality in here, and that is what we're doing. So we've got this under here. It looks so good. I love it. And then this is a new rug that I ordered from Rugs USA, I think.
But it looks really stupid that it's only halfway under the settee. Is it just me? It would have looked better if it was smaller and it didn't go under the settee. Well, what do I know? I'm not an interior designer, am I?
I think it was on sale. If it isn't, it will be. They're always running sales. And then I also found a rug at Walmart. I think it was Better Homes and Gardens or Safavea, something that gives you that look but isn't the exact same type of rug. See how thin that one is? I bought the mat that goes with it. And keep in mind, I have that tall lamp that's going to go over there. And then I have pillows for everything. And then I have a big, round, fabulous, I think it's a 42-inch round coffee table that's going to go in the center. And you notice that we rearranged, and I love it so much, because now when you come in the house and you look, you see straight through the chairs instead of the huge sofa blocking all of that.
The sofa wasn't... Oh, I see at the back there. Right, okay.
You see straight through, and we actually can see the ocean and everything right through the waterway, right through, well, it's the waterway and then it's the ocean, through those doors. And just even being able to see onto the porch, there's just something about being able to come in and see, straight out, and those big doors, that is so pretty. So I'm super excited about everything, and I hope I can share it all with you. Matter of fact, thank you for letting me share it with you, because it's fun. And if you're kind of like me, I'm not one to just sit
I'm nothing like you, Lisa, thankfully.
here and watch. Matter of fact, I tried to go on Pinterest, and I tried to just watch a bunch of videos, but it seems like they're all like 20,000 square foot mansions, or like Style by Sanaz. I like hers, but they're all so unrealistic. It's just too much for me, and it's just not livable. So I don't know, it's hard for me to even describe what I like or find pictures of it. So if you're like that, come along this journey with me, and we're gonna get some good vibey things to put in our home to look like us, but it's going to be livable. Nothing I get is going to be so precious that if, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I remembered this, you guys. Day one, morning one of the cats and my rug. When the rug got here, they had to deliver it, and
No
my cats
shit.
were already night-night in the garage. It was kind of late.
Sorry, they were what? They've gone night in the garage.
It was a Friday night, matter of fact. And so we put the rug down, instantly thought, it's just gonna be too small. The next morning I came downstairs, I let the cats in at like 5 in the morning when I get up. They had already picked it. I would say it's picked in about 3 different places, and it's Sassy. She's the one that's kind of freaky like that. She likes to pick things. So
maybe, here's a thought, give them a fucking scratching post.
Here's why. This is why I don't get $5,000 rugs and things like that, because if you have children or animals, you have to get over it. You just do. So I got over it, and it's fine. That I don't think is as pickable. And I had my chairs cleaned. They don't look the greatest, but you know what? I'll use them a little bit longer, and then I'll get some more. So
yeah, I'll just throw them away. How about getting a cover for them? How about getting a throw and just throwing it over them? Oh God, no, can't do that. Get them, mistreat them, and then throw them away. Because that's what you do with things.
I think that's it. Jewelry, I have on simple things today. I have on my Sheila Fajl petite hoops. I have on the Ideal necklace, and you've noticed that I have not taken this off, and it's because it's real gold and it's a real diamond. It's a lab created diamond. I can shower in it and everything else, and I've really loved it.
Yeah, we all know that you can wear real silver and gold jewelry and leave it on and shower in it.
My Bulova watch, and then my Dean Davidson ring. And remember, we're only getting 25% off until July 1st. So that means today, doesn't it? Today and tomorrow. So
Doesn't.
if you want anything from Dean, get it now before it goes down to 15%. And is that it? I need a drink. I've been talking so much. This is what I would love for you to do for me. If you know of any YouTube channels that you think I would like the decor, or any YouTubers that you think I would like their home. I don't like a lot of stuff. I like big impact, few things. Or any Pinterest or Instagram, let me know down below. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I will see you. The next video is going to be a huge Zara try-on haul. It's 2 orders worth that I'm waiting for today. It's not the sale stuff, because I have had bad experiences with the sale. Every time I try to shop the sale, they will take things right out of my cart. So there was no way I was going to try to show you a bunch of things that were sold out. So this is the new things, and lots of cool pants, like a little special emphasis on cool pants. So I will see you either Saturday or Monday with that video. Thank you. Bye-bye.
I just can't with her, really. I can't. Oh, but we got to the end, folks. Congratulations. And if you made it with me, thank you very much. And I will see you in the next one.